Watch this, guys. Raise your hand if you've been in pain. No? Just me? Okay. Let's be honest. We've all felt pain. I haven't been in a ton of pain, never broken a bone. I've just had enough for a memory to be seared into my mind. So let's talk about that. So back in elementary school, I did Cub Scouts. I liked Cub Scouts, but I can't remember anything specific we did, except the Pinewood Derby. Let's go! The one other thing I remember is this biking trip we went on. We were biking to an ice cream place, and I don't know about you, but I would do anything for ice cream. I would skydive out of a hot air balloon into a volcano for ice cream. Okay, maybe not that. I remember a while through the trip where I was in this section where all the big, cool kids were in front of me, like my dad and my older brother, and all the little, lame kids were behind me, like my little brother and my mom. I couldn't see anyone in front or behind me, and I was just alone in the middle. So my genius brain says, hey, I'm cool and fast. I'm gonna catch up to the big kids. So I started pedaling, like, a lot faster, and once I finally thought I was gonna catch up, yeah, the tire slipped on some rocks and I scraped my elbow. I had to wait there forever before someone behind me caught up and called over my mom. This isn't even in the script, but I just want to note, I don't think I know a single person without a scrape on their elbow. Like, it feels like everyone has tripped and done that to themselves. Anyway, you know what the worst part of the story is? I didn't get any ice cream. Yeah, we left after my mom came and got me. Sorry, I'm getting really emotional right now. Now you're probably thinking, wow, Miles, not getting ice cream? How could you have possibly witnessed any more pain than that? Well, hold tight, dear viewer, because the video has only just begun. Actually, we're 2 minutes through. One day, my cousins were coming over and spending the night. Me and my brothers made a pillow fort to sleep in because regular beds are lame. While we were building it, we needed to find a way to make a blanket stay on a stool. So obviously we put a 5-pound weight on it to hold the blanket down. Duh. I'm so smart. That night I purposefully positioned my head so that if the weight fell, it would not fall on me. But then I remembered, sleepovers aren't for sleeping. I want to talk to people for an unreasonable amount of time. So I turned around. I'm so smart. After a while of talking and maybe a shut up from my parents, we decided to go to bed. And then a thought comes up. Should I move so the weight doesn't fall on me? Nah, there's a very low chance of it falling, and it takes so much energy to move 3 feet across the couch. I'll just stay here. Never mind. Anyway, boom! I fall asleep. And then I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. And what I see is a 5-pound weight sitting on my pillow. And you know what my first thought is? Oh, the blanket fell. I'm so dumb. I lazily reset the blanket and then tried to fall back asleep. But for some reason, I'm having trouble sleeping again. I'm trying to figure out why when I notice this searing pain on my forehead. I reach up to touch it and there's a giant lump there. I quickly ran to look in the mirror, and it didn't look any better than it felt. But the weird thing is, it didn't really hurt. Because I was asleep when it fell, I didn't really feel it hit me. It hurt when you touched it afterwards, but if I'd been awake, it would have felt way worse. Moral of the story, if someone threatens to throw a weight at you, fall asleep before they do it. Now it's time for a rapid fire of painful experiences. Yay! Falling while rock climbing and getting the wind knocked out of me. Resting my hand on the stove that I literally just used. Sledding into a tree. Don't ask me how that happened. Having an older brother. Having a younger brother. Hurting your back and feeling like an old man. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And if you don't subscribe, a 5-pound weight will mysteriously fall on you in the middle of the night.